Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. Hopefully it's all working. I bloody hope so. Everything seems to be working on my end, so hopefully it's working on yours. If it's not working, do tell me. But it should be working. Should. And I know I actually got up. Today. I set my alarms correctly. We're all good. I'm just waiting for the pre-show to start. It's about 5 minutes away from the pre-show. Hopefully the pre-show is more entertaining than WWE's pre-shows, because bloody hell they can drag. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this pay-per-view. I wasn't sure whether I'd do the AEW ones, especially with how early in the morning this is going to go on to. But I'm doing it. Greetings, mate. Please tell me you don't hate me. Executive producer Kevin Dunn. No, I don't hate Kevin Dunn. Surprisingly, I don't hate him. But we are 4 minutes away. I think, what's the match on the pre-show? I think it's Riho versus Serena Deeb for the NWA title. I think that's it. I think. Hopefully you guys can all hear me correctly and all of that jazz. Obviously I've got the subscriber goal above my head now. Because I am aiming for 200 by the end of this stream. I'm hoping that is what happens. I'm only a small creator, so hopefully, it all goes up throughout the stream, especially with how long this stream's going to be. I am eating today. We're doing food reviews again. I'm eating Haribo's Squidlets. Haribo Squidlets. They're really good. Small, concise, just like my penis. And yeah, they're really nice. Really, really nice. I'm drinking Vimto, but that will probably change throughout the night. I've been out way too much over the past week to drink and do any drinking games, because, to be frank with you, I've drank way too much. Joys being a uni student. Should I probably be revising for my exams? Yes. But it is what it is. Only 2.5 minutes from the pay-per-view now. Does anyone have any weird predictions today? Like, who does everyone think the to be announced person is? I think it's quite... I feel like a lot of people have gone for Andrade for the to be announced member, but I don't really know who it's going to be, to be honest with you. It could be anyone. Unfortunately, none of the releases have really... None of the releases have had their clauses end, so I can't imagine who it would be. But we will find out later on in the show. There's, I think, 9 main show matches, which is a lot. Like, although, to be fair, if it is only 3 hours long and it does only go on till 4 in the morning? Yeah, only 4 in the morning. Then it will be like 3 matches an hour, so I could see it. I could actually see it, but you just never know, do you? I reckon this is going to be like 4:30-ish, 4:30, 5. Sorry, I just knocked the mic. If you cannot hear me correctly, do just put it. Although, to be fair, I could probably test if... Yeah, okay, it's all going through. That's fine then, that's fine. As long as it's all going through. I did just check on my phone. So, apologies for those of you if you've didn't enjoy me putting my phone to my ear and just focusing on that for a bit. That's the problem with streaming sometimes, is you can't quite gauge whether things are going well or not. Like, you really can't gauge it. But hopefully everything will be fine and we won't hit any technical issues that we've hit in the past. And then, obviously, once the show starts, I will then try and adjust the volume and stuff so I can hear it. And then I'll try and adjust it so you guys can hear it too. So, fingers crossed. But we should be getting ever so closer to it coming on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right, I'm just going to adjust the volume. Might be going off screen for a second, but I'm just going to adjust my volume of the TV. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. And I will ask this throughout the night, but if you are joining me and you haven't done already, please make sure to give us a like spike to tell the algorithm that I'm doing a good job, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll either meet the subscriber goal or we'll just get more people involved so we can have a really good time. That's the hope, really. That's the hope. They're just promoting the Young Bucks versus Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley right now, which will be a really good match. What's going to open the show, do you reckon? Do you think it will be the tag match that opens the show? If it does open the show, I can see it being I could see Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley winning that if it goes on first. What else could possibly go on first that might... I don't really know. I don't think there'll be, especially in the title matches, I don't think there'll be too many face wins, but I could be wrong. I could be severely wrong. But I just can't see it, to be honest with you. I'm a bit annoyed at how little they focused on SCU splitting up as well. It should have been made a bigger deal, but it just winds me. It leaves a sour taste in my mouth, thinking that SCU moment wasn't big. Miro. What do you think will be the best match on the show as well? I actually think it will be the Triple Threat. I mean, that's, for me, I guess, a given. I feel like that's going to be the match I'm going to enjoy the most. Can't imagine enjoying any of the other matches as much as I'll enjoy that Triple Threat. Oh. This is going to be really... I'm actually really excited for this show. Really, really excited. I had to go home recently because of... I had to go to and train for NCS. I'm doing NCS this summer as staff. So I had to train for that. So I had to go back home. So obviously now I'm in Sheffield again, as you can tell by the background. But I had to go back home for just a little bit. Not for long. But it's a good 2-hour round trip. So I was absolutely cream crackered. So it's a good job I had I have my sleeps before the streams because Jesus, like I was cream crackered, absolutely gone. I cannot explain how tired I was. Once I got back, I literally just unpacked, set up the stream, and went to bed. That was literally all I did. Nothing special. That's literally all I did. But we obviously had the Champions League final in the football, which was... I didn't actually end up watching. I ended up watching the Angel Has Fallen film, part of like the Has Fallen franchise, like Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen, and the last one was Angel Has Fallen. And yeah, I do just feel like that series of films is one of my favourites. I really do enjoy it. So I got distracted because Lance Archer looked like Brody Lee, and I know that's like part of the, it's meant to be, but it was quite jarring to look at, very jarring to look at. It's mad to think it's been a month since that Blood and Guts match, isn't it? Absolutely mad. It's unreal. Like, to think been a month now. It was a good match, that Blood and Guts match. It was so good. People panned it for no reason. Like, I don't get why people would pan it. It makes no sense to me. Absolutely no sense. Why would you pan it? Like, it was a great Blood and Guts match, or, what would I call it? War Games, that's it. I completely slipped my mind then, but War Games. But it was a really good match, really good. Didn't know you were doing this. Haven't had a chance to watch predictions yet. No worries, Liam. No worries. No worries. Yeah, I do Impact, AEW and WWE. For streams, I'm hoping to do... I do WWE anyway, but I was hoping to do AEW just because they come only 4 times a year, so I don't really mind doing them. The match itself was great, but to be honest, I do think the ending was weak, but it doesn't change it from being a good match. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people forgot that match stands alone as a brilliant match, as an unreal match on its own. And I think the ending, it was just the camera work a little bit. That was it. Nothing. If they had done the top shot, it would have really worked, but they just chose the wrong camera and that's it. But, bloody hell, falling off of that would be ridiculous. And I know WWE have done some brilliant, amazing falls and from such a high level and all of this, but sometimes it's not as safe, and especially, you don't want the same people taking the bumps all the time. I feel like in WWE, it's always Shane McMahon that takes the bumps and stuff like that. Whereas I feel like in AEW, because they protect the talent, if they want to do a crazy bump like Darby Allin does all these crazy bumps, then they look really cool. But then everyone has a bump because, even Chris Jericho maybe was feeling like it wouldn't be a good idea to do these big bumps. He is still able to do them just a safer degree, if you get what I mean. Like, I feel like that's the best way of describing it. I just feel like that's my take on it. Is just, at least with AEW, like the way they do things, it means that everyone can take bumps because they are very well protected. But some people just prefer crazy and only crazy, and unfortunately, you know, if you want that, you're probably not going to be looking at the big promotions. It was purely camera work, but hopefully that's just a learning curve with the angles. Yeah, exactly. Like, you think WWE still make mistakes with camera work. They still make mistakes with camera work. And they've been doing this a lot longer than AEW have. And people forget that. People are watching AEW trying to think that this is like a 20, 30 year company. It is not. It is a, 2-3 year company. You know, it hasn't had 5 years on the circuit yet. You know, that's, doesn't that say a lot? Like, they're still going to be learning. It was their first Blood and Guts match, their first one. You know, WWE have had so many War Games matches, so many, and they can still get things wrong. And they do 2 a year as well. So I feel like a lot of people forget what it is, and like what AEW overall just is, and that is a new company that is trying to compete with the big boys in their early years, and not many can do that. Not many can do that at all. It's extremely difficult. You know, TNA tried to compete for years, and they never could, and like, you know, and then they fell off. For me, AEW's work, like, AEW, all they need to do is keep this standard up for years to come. And then if the fans will come. The fans will naturally come. That's part and parts of, you know, the wrestling world. Fans will come and watch your product if you're around at a high level for long enough. New Japan is a great example of that. For years and years and years, they just put up great matches, great content, week after week after week after week, for year after year. And eventually, something clicked, and a lot of the WWE fans were going, maybe I should check them out. You know, and that'll be the same with AEW. You just need them to stick around for long enough, at the highest level for long enough, for fans to check them out, and that's when they'll start competing. The worst thing they can do is get ahead of themselves like TNA did, and ruin all the hard work they've done already. Like, you know, that is the worst thing they can do. And hopefully they don't do that. Hopefully they do what they and do stay at that top level, because that will produce the best stuff, and that will produce the best competition. And it'd be interesting to see over the years who's jumped ship. And you know, I'm waiting for the first jump in ship from AEW to WWE. That's the first one I'm waiting for. It would be really interesting. And I don't think that would be classed as a win for WWE. I don't, like, it is what it is. There's nothing, like, it is a big deal, but it's not, you know, it's not like game ending for AEW if, let's say, Eddie Kingston was to jump ship. You know, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be like game ending for AEW, you know, because they're gonna build a lot of other people. It's just they are just finding their feet right now, and I'm enjoying the product. You know, it's weird to think that, like, John Moxley and Eddie Kingston, who are being talked about right now, should be a throwaway, like jumbled together tag team, and feel like that, but they don't, because they've built it up for ages. They built it up for ages that these two were best mates and all of this, and that they've teamed together, wrestled each other, and it made them feel like a legitimate team before they were a legitimate team. Which is nuts. Absolutely nuts. They are doing a brilliant job at AEW right now. People give them too much credit. People give them not enough credit. For me, I'm just enjoying what they put up. The biggest credit I'll give to AEW is their long-term storytelling. Storylines also can have a week off and not lose steam. That's the biggest criticism I have of Raw, it being too repetitive. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, AEW, I think the other week, like, are putting on like matches for the first time. Like Miro versus Darby Allin, Miro versus Lance Archer. This match here, you know, all of it feels new because it is new. But they, like, when they put on these big main events, like, their big main events are, like, maybe a singles match between Matt Jackson and Eddie Kingston. If you get what I mean, like, you know, they are really clever in not giving away any of their big matches, but still giving away big matches. And I know it sounds stupid, and it does coming out of my mouth, but that is exactly the way it is they give away nothing, but while still producing some brilliant work. And that is something I absolutely love with AEW. I absolutely love that, because, like, the reason as Liam said here, he's sick of Drew in the WWE title scene by now. And that's because he's not had a break. He's not even had 1 week break. You know. And I'm thinking, like, I'm trying to think of names that have been, like, right up there from the beginning. You know, okay, let's go with Pac, right? So with Pac has faced Kenny Omega 3 times. I feel like their paths have crossed quite a few times now. But I am not bored of it, because whenever he loses or wins, they move on, and, like, they, you know, once the storyline is over, it will still bubble on in the background, but they'll move on to something new for a bit, you know. And what they should have done with Drew was Drew stepped away and mentioned, I will come back for that WWE title, you know, I will come back for that, I've just got this to deal with first, something like that. You know, you keep the story ticking that he's in the main event scene, but you just take him out of that main picture for a few weeks, maybe, you know, a few pay-per-views. Because that's the issue, and that's why I don't like the way WWE do, and I understand why they do it. But, you know, I know why they do it, but I don't like the fact that they have a pay-per-view every single month, sometimes even 2 a month. It leads to repetitive booking because it's easy. It's easy to book it that way, rather than doing what, you know, AEW, Impact, well, even Impact, like. But the thing is with Impact are very clever. Not everything is a pay-per-view. Some of it are just, like, specials, and they do that to keep money coming in. But, like, NXT, AEW, and obviously you've got New Japan. Impact, in a way, have their own rough way of doing things. You know, they have their own way of doing things that is slightly different. But, you know, it works better than what I think WWE do, which is big pay-per-view after big pay-per-view after big pay-per-view, and it doesn't feel as special. It's particularly depth too. Raw and SmackDown, especially after releases, have really poor depth. Need some names from NXT soon. Thing is, though, I don't feel like they necessarily do. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but I don't necessarily believe you know, that they need more depth. You know, think of the names that aren't being used right now. Buddy Murphy, Chad Gable, Otis. I'm trying to think who else isn't being used. So you've got Chad Gable, Otis, Aleister Black wasn't being used for ages. Buddy Murphy, Angel Garza, all main event talents, by the way. If you really put your stock into them, they are main event talents. You know, think of all those tag teams that aren't being used. And all of this, you know, that's the most frustrating thing for me, is they do have an incredible amount of depth. But the problem is, you are not wrong in thinking that they don't. Because they do not once do they actually address their depth. Not once do they build all of their roster up. Which is what they should do. It's what the likes of NXT do. NXT's women's division is the weakest it's been in a long time. But it doesn't feel like that. Why? Because I can name you Toni Storm, Zoe Stark, Raquel Gonzalez. You've got Dakota Kai, Tegan Nox, who is on the shelf. You know, Mercedes Martinez. Xia Li is in there. You know, all of these names. I've just named 7 off the top of my head. And I didn't even try. I could not name you 7 Raw women's wrestlers. Why? Not a clue. And it's because they just don't try, I guess, is the best way of... Like, they have their select 5 people that they want on the posters for the next 20 years. And those are the only people they care about. And they will only care about the others when they have to. Not when they want to. And that's wrong. You know, the Hurt Business should have been around for ages. The Hurt Business were around for not even a year. Not even a year. And their argument will be, oh, you can't keep a faction, you know, you can't have a faction maintain their momentum for that long. Inner Circle of wrestling today. This could be the end of the Inner Circle. The Inner Circle have been together since day one of AEW. For over 2 years, they've been together. And, you know, and they don't... And they've proven that you can keep factions relevant. But WWE don't do it. WWE don't care about factions. You know, I'm thinking back to, you know, the Andrade, Angel Garza, Austin Theory stuff. That was around for no time at all. Absolutely no time at all. It's ridiculous. I think you're right in the sense that they but don't use them. Still mess themselves up short term. They need to build them up, which they don't do. So now they have limited challenges for Lashley. Exactly. On Raw, like you're thinking AEW right now. If they were to have a match for any challengers for the AEW World Title, you could probably name 5 or 6 off the top of your head that deserve it, that have the momentum to wrestle for the title. That wouldn't feel like a throw, like, you know, it wouldn't feel like it was forced. Whereas in WWE, it'd feel forced. Same as NXT, you can name 5 or 6 challengers for the NXT title that wouldn't feel forced, but they would in WWE. And that's their issue, is what you should be doing is building these people up. You know. That's the thing that pisses me off. It really does, because it should be better than this. It really should be better than this. They are a bigger company, you know. Back in the day, you used to have loads because you used to have some side rivalries. Whereas, that's why I'm excited for Jinder versus Drew. Why? Because if they really, really, really wanted, it could be a big deal. It could mean something. It won't, because they won't care. But it could. You know. Okay, look at this here. They're promoting Anthony Ogogo versus Cody Rhodes. I'm bloody excited for this match. And Anthony Ogogo hasn't been around for that long in AEW on TV. But they've made him feel like a big deal. Using squash matches, using matches. And even when he's not in matches, he has a presence because they make sure he has a presence. And that's what annoys me. It should be better than this for WWE. It should be. And it winds me up because I fear for WWE. I fear that, you know, if it wasn't for their commercial, they would struggle in the future. And that's why I'm looking at NXT and I'm looking at AEW and I'm looking at New Japan. If WWE don't book up their ideas with all of these, obviously I know NXT is part of WWE, but with all these big promotions doing well, even Impact doing well, eventually they're going to struggle again. And then that's when you're going to find out whether WWE have it in them to do well. Because I feel like they are on the path to struggling in the industry if it wasn't for their commercial value. And that's the concerning part. But it would only take 20 years for that to change. It's interesting. And I know it sounds stupid, like, to say, oh, WWE are in trouble, but I do feel like they are. I really do. I feel like WWE are in a lot of trouble if they don't book up their ideas soon. Massively. Hi Bragster. Hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, mate. I'm good. Hope you're okay as well. No worries, mate. No worries. Are you on your own tonight? Yes, I am on my own tonight. Kai does not watch AEW, so because he doesn't watch AEW, it is just me. So it's going to feel a lot weird. It might feel a lot jankier. I feel like maybe once the matches start, I might be alright, but especially during this pre-show, I know it's probably been a bit janky for everyone to watch with me on my own, because I'm trying to get, conversations, but, I'm trying my best to keep it up. But obviously when I'm eating and drinking, it's that extra pause, and you don't really want that. I think the surprise entry to the Battle Royal tonight, Andrade or Paul White. Yeah, I can see that. I can very much see that. My only worry is if it is Paul White, I have a horrible feeling it could be booed. I don't know why. I just have a horrible feeling they could boo it. I don't want them to, but I feel like they could. But fingers crossed they don't. If it was Andrade, I feel like there would be a lot of cheers. I don't really know who else it could be other than them two. I can't think of anyone that's been on the shelf for a while that needs to come back. I can't think of anyone. Maybe Phoenix? Phoenix would be good, actually. if Phoenix comes back. But I think Phoenix hasn't even been away for that long and is going out for a while. So, but I could be wrong. Moving on with this part, but AEW have better character work. WWE limit their storylines by their characters working, being in-ring promos or backstage interviews. AEW does more outside the ring. Yeah. That's a very good way of putting it, because it's, for me, with AEW, it's like, whereas in WWE, if you have a manager on the outside of the ring, if you have a manager on the outside of the ring in WWE, it doesn't really matter. Like nothing ever matters. Nothing's ever, the managers are just there to be managers. Whereas in AEW, they have character work. Don Callis has a character, whereas, I don't think they gave Zelina Vega a chance to be a character. I don't feel like they gave, I don't think they gave, MVP for a while didn't really have a character before, he really started going. Lana didn't really have a character for a while. Like, they just forget about the characters. They focus on, who can produce wow. I've missed a crowd so much. Oh, I've missed a crowd. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited now. But yeah, I do feel like AEW's crowds, their work outside the ring is unbelievable. I feel like they are very, very good at putting over talent with very minimal time on TV. They are very, very good at that. Someone can have 2 minutes of TV time and do really well. But it's the same as... It's the same as... trying to think. It's the same as Sonya Deville. She has barely any time on TV, but always captures that moment. Billie Kay, barely any TV time, but really captured it into her arms. And with AEW would encourage it and be like, that's brilliant, carry that on. WWE try and squash her. Or just release you from your contract. Like, if you start going over on your own, that is the issue with WWE, is they don't like people getting over on their own. If they let people get over on their own, I think it would be a better product. But instead they try and squash people. Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, Tessa Blanchard, one of them. Do you know what? I could see Tessa Blanchard being a massive... I could see Tessa Blanchard debuting and being this oh my god moment. Daniel Bryan, I don't think he would. I don't know why. I do not know why I don't think Daniel Bryan won't go AEW, but I just don't feel like he will. CM Punk, if CM Punk debuts, I might genuinely strip naked on stream. Don't say that, Connor. Don't say that, because now it's going to happen, isn't it? Now it's going to happen. Well, let's just hope it doesn't, because otherwise my channel will be cancelled. Serena Deeb is good on pre-show. 5,500 there tonight. I think sold out at Daily's place. Unreal stuff. That is unreal. So, yeah, I think it's Serena Deeb versus Riho on the pre-show, which should be a good match. It's just a shame I just don't really care about Riho. I just don't. I like Serena Deeb. I like Thunder Rosa. I'm not the biggest fan of Hikaru Shida. I don't really know. I don't get her. I don't know why. I really like Britt Baker's work. But I feel like Shida. I feel like Shida's was one of those people in the women's division that deserved a lot more than what she got. So hopefully when she loses the title tonight, she can repackage and come back better than ever, and hopefully the company will be properly behind her then. Hoping Andrade shows up tonight. I do feel like Andrade will be the one showing up. Looking forward to Slammiversary Impact pay-per-view. Won't be surprised if Chelsea Green and the Iconics turn up. Okay, right, I'm going to try and predict who's going to turn up. I reckon who will turn up at Slammiversary, I think it will be Samoa Joe, Chelsea Green and the Iconics. That's what I think it will be. I'm 90% sure I'm 90% sure that's what it's going to be. It'll be Chelsea Green, the Iconics, and Samoa Joe. If Tessa debuts, I hope she sorts out her behaviour. But that's AEW's call. I hope so too. I do hope so. And it is possible. And I do feel like she probably will sort herself out. But it's just... It's one of those horrible things, isn't it? It's like, you know... I know he's a controversial figure. But someone like Velveteen Dream, I hope he gets another chance in the future. I really do. And I know it sounds really controversial, but I hope he does get another chance in, you know, he has a chance to do what Big Cass done, which is go home, repackage, make yourself, you know, better, you know, and then come back, apologise for what you did, or, well, I don't even know if it's been fully confirmed whether he did it or not, but, you know, I hope he gets another chance, because he is an amazing wrestler, so hopefully he sorts himself out and comes back better than ever, because he was a bit controversial behind the scenes as well. Tony Schiavone and Excalibur. Oh, it's coming up next. I do like the commentary booth. It's full of slot machines. That's really cool. I really like that. The crowd love Riho. The crowd love Riho. She is over as hell. Riho is over as hell right now. Unbelievable. Chelsea Green, best friend Deanna Prazo and fiance, is that rider there? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I just 90% sure that's where Chelsea Green's going. Tessa can wrestle mixed versus men, so she might show up. Yeah, I genuinely think that could happen as well. Really do. Really think that could happen. Velveteen Dream great in the ring, you're right. Exactly. So, oh my god, Serena Deeb's over as well. Of course Serena Deeb's over. But yeah, I do feel like... Oh, Serena Deeb's loving it. Oh, Serena Deeb hasn't wrestled in front of him yet, has she? She hasn't properly wrestled in front of the crowd yet. But yeah, I do think Velveteen Dream is quality, and hopefully, fingers crossed, he turns up at some point in the future. That's what I'd hope, anyway. That's what I'd hope. I think Serena Deeb winning this one, she used to train the women NXT stars a couple of years ago. Yeah, I feel like this is Serena Deeb's. I don't feel like Riho's going to take it. I think Riho's a good choice of opponent. But, because it will be a very good match, I just feel like this is Serena Deeb. And, you know, the fans are going to love whoever wins this, and I hope they get behind Serena Deeb, the fans, because she's a great wrestler, and I feel like she's very underrated. I don't know what to think about the Dream situation. He definitely didn't help himself. No, he didn't. He didn't help himself. He wasn't. His behaviour was out of order. So hopefully he sorts himself out and comes back, you know. It's similar to Enzo. I feel like Enzo was a very controversial figure backstage. And if he sorts himself out, he would get another opportunity in a heartbeat. And I feel like that's the same for Velveteen Dream. I feel like if he sorted himself out, he'd get another opportunity in a heartbeat. Absolute heartbeat. Oh, nice. Really nice by Riho there. Really, really nice. Love that. Oh, go on. Shake hands. What is Serena doing? Go on, Serena. Go on. Oh! She's playing the heel. Serena Deeb's playing the heel. Nice. 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 Yeah, there we go. Serena Deeb's playing the heel. That was really clever. Really clever by AEW there. Really bloody clever. That was unreal. So basically, both of them have been cheered throughout this entire match and in the build-up. And then they just did a handshake spot where Serena Deeb didn't handshake and instead slapped Riho. Instantly makes Serena Deeb the heel. Instantly. That was really clever. Thoughts on... no, non-wrestling question. Yeah, no worries. Go with the non-wrestling questions. I don't mind. Thoughts on Pochettino or Conte to Tottenham? Conte would be just a Mourinho replacement, so would make absolutely no sense. And Pochettino is a step backwards for Tottenham because, let's be honest, as good as Poch is, they sacked Pochettino and the players know that. So if the players know it, are they really going to play for a manager that has been sacked before? Very recently as well, and has been unsuccessful where he went afterwards? Probably not. So overall, Tottenham are screwed because I feel like either way, whoever they get in isn't actually going to be a good idea for them. And, you know, that could be a controversial opinion for me, but I just don't feel like... I really don't feel like it's a good choice either way. I don't know why. Sorry about this. My stream is... I say stream. It's on Fight TV. Is it still classed as a stream even though it's on Fight TV? But whether it is or isn't, it's gone down. So I've just got to sort this out. And hopefully get the pre-show back up. Let's get it back up. There we go. Cool. Alright, got it sorted again. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think, but I definitely feel like either one isn't a good idea for Tottenham. I don't know who they should get in. I really don't. No, like, I feel like they've got to take a risk. I really do. I feel like they've got to take a risk on, you know, almost on someone like a Graham Potter and Eddie Howe. I feel like that's what they've got to do. They won't do it. They'll try and get a big name in again. But I feel like their best option would be to get someone very, very young or very different to what they've just had. You know, they need a rebuild. I don't want Conte, but I think sacking Poch was a mistake. I agree with you. We need a long-term manager to rebuild the squad. I'd love Poch back, definitely. Think he can get us top 6 as things stand. Then hopefully with transfers push on. Well, the question is, will he get transfers though? You know, Daniel Levy doesn't seem that encouraged in that. You know, he doesn't seem like he wants to invest in the team. So it's a, you know, it's a weird one. Very much is a weird one. I don't think they should have sat Poch in the first place, but I don't think they did that good of a, you know, they didn't give him the funds, they didn't give him anything. I feel like they need a young manager, someone very different to what they've had before, to come in and do a job. Hello, hello, Henry, nice to see you. Thanks for dropping in, appreciate it. Yeah, if anyone else has joined, and, you know, I'm going to say this over and over again tonight, but please give us a like spike to tell the algorithm that I'm doing a good job and to get more people over here and seeing the channel. That would be great. Thank you very much. We aren't in a position to not spend. We can't afford to not invest at this point. Very, very true, but it's not necessarily what you aren't in a position to do. It's what your board and backroom staff are willing to do. Sometimes you don't get a choice. Trust me, as a Liverpool fan, I get it. We weren't given funds. You know, our net spend is very low. Very, very low. You know, the fact that Aston Villa, I think, have spent more money than us in the past 10 years, like net spend-wise, is a bit ridiculous. And I feel like yours will be the same. I feel like the only money you'll spend this season will be whatever you get for Kane, plus like 50 million. That's all I expect you to get. This match has been really good. Serena Deeb is working the crowd like an absolute maniac. Working the crowd like a maniac, Serena Deeb. It's making me believe that Riho's going to do it. She won't, but it makes me believe she might. This is a really, really good match. Hopefully it doesn't keep cutting out, because at the moment it keeps cutting out. Fight TV are having issues. Hopefully the issues don't continue. Otherwise, I might actually lose my mind. Fingers crossed they don't. But it is the pre-show. I will let them off because with the pre-show, they're obviously streaming it to YouTube as well. Whereas Fight TV will have like all of the... It will have like all of the special stuff because, you know, it's Fight TV and I've just had to pay 20 quid for it, so... It's just been a really good match. I can't even complain about this match. 619. Nice. Nice. Nah, not going to happen yet. No, not a new champ yet. That wasn't a good enough move. Wasn't a good enough move. We're edging really, really close. Really close. We're edging really close to the main show now. I've completely forgot what to call it then, but the main show. Edging very close to it. I've missed this. So it's the same as Money in the Bank, which will be the first WWE one. Like, it's gonna go mental for that. completely mental. I'm just looking forward to watching wrestling shows with fans again. Obviously, AEW are back to it now, which is fun. So it'd be nice once WWE are back to it as well. Be interested to find out when NXT go back. They haven't actually mentioned that, but be interesting to see when when NXT go back to full capacity. You know, especially when NXT didn't really have a massive crowd anyway. Be extremely interesting. I wonder how much tickets were to Double or Nothing. I'm actually really intrigued. Oh, nice. Is that it? 1, 2. No. Very nice. I genuinely believe that might have been it then. Especially for a pre-show match. Really did think that might have been it. Go on. Right, when the main show does start though, what I will do is I'll go very quiet so you guys can sync up your TVs, etc. to what I'm watching as well. I will, you know, I will do that. Obviously now it doesn't necessarily matter, but hopefully, you know, you guys don't mind it not being quite synced up yet. I don't see anyone matching Levy's asking price for Kane, but I do think we need to sell to buy. Honestly, would happily sell Dyer, Sanchez, Sissoko, Doherty, Aurier, Lamella, Mora, and Bergwijn. That's a lot of players, though. That's a massive, like overhaul, massive overhaul at Tottenham if you were to do that. And I don't think you are in a position to do that. Like. A massive overhaul can't happen in one season. It's got to happen over multiple seasons. But you know, you need to sell and buy better. But unfortunately, your club don't buy better. They don't. Even in Johnny, nice. Thank you for dropping in. If you do not mind hitting that like button, just to tell YouTube that I'm doing a good job. They don't care if I'm not, but you make them believe that I am. So thanks. I appreciate it. We're literally 8 minutes away now from the main show, which, whew, it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one. I'm trying to prepare myself. We'll see at what point I start resorting to alcohol. We'll see at what point I start resorting to it, because Jesus Christ, I will end up doing that. They aren't good enough. I dealt with sell all of them anyway. Yeah, I just can't see you selling a lot of them. Like, especially, you know, the likes of Dyer, who have been there for ages. You know, you need with the likes of Dyer and stuff. You know, he's versatile. He's worth being in the squad. It's like a Oxlade-Chamberlain for Liverpool. It's worth being there. This is a really good pre-show. I can't get over how good this pre-show match is. It's unreal. Not often you get pre-show matches that are this good. You really don't. Oh, that was nasty. That looked nasty. I know it was safe, but oh, that looked nasty. This is it now. No? No! Oh my god, that had me. That had me. That massively had me. That massively had me. Unreal. Unreal stuff. The crowd are so into this. The crowd are so... The crowd were so into that then at the end. Unbelievable stuff. What a match. Now I'm in the mood. What a match. What a match. Oh, yeah, showing all the meet and greets now. Oh, it feels good. This feels good. Oh, this is so good. Hello, H. Nice to see you. Appreciate you for coming in. Like I said to the others, if you don't mind, and to anyone else that is new here, do hit that like button to tell the algorithm that you're enjoying it, because the algorithm will then boost that everything can go, Connor's doing a good job, even though he probably isn't. It tells YouTube that I am. So I would very much appreciate it if you guys could do that for me. That would be brilliant. Thank you. Are they starting off with Sting and Darby? Are they starting off with Sting and Darby Allin? Are they starting off with the Sting and Darby Allin match? Be very interested if they do that. Be very interested if they do that. Drop my like. Have a great day. Cheers, H. Very much appreciate it. Thank you for dropping in as always. Very much do appreciate it. And I hope you sleep well as well. Ready for Bank Holiday Monday. Get in. Gotta love a bank holiday. Gives you absolutely no reason to get up. Love it. They are really putting over the Young Bucks versus Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley match. Which is making me think that they might pull the trigger on Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. This is about the third hype package they've given this. It is like the third hype package they've given. They haven't given a hype package to some of the matches. Like, some of the matches have had 1, if not 0. And they've given 3 to this match. Very weird behaviour. I don't know whether I'm reading too much into it, but very much into it. Whoa. How we are getting very close to the main show now. Very close. Thank you all for joining me yet again. Good evening, Kai. Welcome. Nice to see you. As I said to the others, if you do not mind to hit the like button and tell YouTube that I'm doing a good job, that'd be very much appreciated, as we are getting into the main show. No, it's amazing to see how many of you are still awake at 1 o'clock this morning in the UK. I am absolutely cream crackered, and I've got 3 hours of minimum of 3 hours of wrestling to watch still. I'm not ready at all, but it's fine. We'll be fine. But I will make it. I promise you. I just might get more and more slumped in my chair as the night goes on. That's all that would happen. Didn't have to tell me that, mate. Already had. Love it from you, Kai. Love it from you. Thank you for that, mate. Thank you for that. Love it from you. Very much appreciated. Just gonna have more squidglets. Anyone like squidglets? No? If you don't know what squidglets are, Haribo's squidglets. What flavours? What flavours do they have? So they've got vanilla, which are the white ones. Apple, which are the green ones. Brown ones are cola. The red ones are strawberry. Purple ones are cherry. And the blue ones are raspberry. Squidglets. Gonna jump off. Enjoy AEW, mate. Thanks, Guy. Very much appreciate it. Enjoy your night's sleep. What is going on? Oh, Taz. Why? Oh, is Taz on commentary? Oh. Wow. They're starting off with Hangman Adam Page and Brian Cage. Jim Ross. Dum 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 bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 da 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 bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba da ba da bum ba dum bum 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 ba da bum 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 dum 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 Okay, here we go. We're gonna go for the sync. I'm hoping this works. I'm hoping. There we go. That should have all synced up now. Oh, his costume's awesome. The Machine. What a match this is going to be. I'm going to be like marking out pretty much the entire night. Brian Cage's kind of like looking like Cyborg. I think like Cyborg from DC is what I think he's gone for. Looks really cool. Looks really, really cool. I really like it. Oh, we got an advert because it didn't quite. Let's go. Oh, for fuck's sake. Give me a minute. Sometimes it would be a lot easier if it did it itself. There we go. Get to hear the pop for Adam Page. Yeah, listen to that pop. What a pop for Adam Page. Unreal. What a match this is. Oh, I love this. I've missed this. The crowd are going mental for Adam Page right now. Absolutely mental. I love it so much. This should be an unreal match. Because these two are great wrestlers. Absolutely unbelievable wrestlers. It's going to be wrestled very differently to what like the rest of the matches on the night are going to be wrestled like. Oh my god. They're absolutely going mental. The crowd love Adam Page, as they should, but they absolutely love him. Like, Oh, he's gonna win the title, and he's gonna win the title off of Omega this year, ain't he? He really is. He really is, and I cannot wait for it. Cannot wait. This was the right match to start the show. I didn't think it would be, but it definitely says that it will be an Adam Page win. But I do not care. Do not care. JR, great commentator, one of the best, isn't he? Oh my god, what a suicide dive. It's great, you can hear the fans, much better atmosphere, best since Mania, horrible with fake crowd noise. Yeah, it wasn't very good with fake crowd noise. They had to do what they had to do, didn't they? Oh, this is unreal. They had to do what they had to do, but this is next level. But JR is a great commentator, I have to admit. JR is a great commentator. This is probably the best atmosphere I have heard. I think even over Mania. I think already. Like, the fans are going mental. Like, only because I think the booking at Mania didn't really help. But, you know, that's fine. Love Hangman Adam Page. So do I, mate. So do I. What, like, oh. I absolutely love Adam Page. Love him so much. There we go. Hopefully I've sorted a few things out there. I love this setup, not going to lie. Used to love the Open Arena Manias. I do like it. I feel as though it would feel bigger if they hadn't been at Daly's place, in Daly's place for like the past year, if you get what I mean. Like, Daly's place feels great when they've not been there for ages, but they've obviously been there recently, so it's one of those things, isn't it? It's not something they can help, basically. You know, it's unfortunately it's out of their control, but I'm hoping it still feels like a big occasion because of the fans and maybe because of the big moments. I'm hoping it still feels like a big pay-per-view rather than just another show. That's my hope, but God knows. Oh, Cage is very good at working a crowd, isn't he? Very good. Very good at working a crowd. He knows he's massive, and he knows people aren't going to get behind him. So why not just? But the thing is, isn't he going to be turning face soon? Isn't he? And isn't he having trouble with Team Taz at the moment? Or has that been put on the back burner again? Because I know AEW like to put in seeds and then stop, and then seeds and then stop, and then pull the trigger sort of thing. But I don't know if it's if that's changed. I don't think it has. I don't think it's changed, and I feel like there's still trouble there's still trouble within Team Taz, but I could be completely wrong. Having trouble again. Oh, nice moonsault. Lovely moonsault by Hangman. Lovely moonsault. It's just, I love how Adam Page, but it's mad to think that when Adam Page first came, everyone was like, oh, they're shoving Adam Page down our throats, and now Adam Page is like the biggest face in the company. They clearly saw something in Adam Page, and the fans weren't ready to get behind him, but he very much deserves to be got behind, because he's unreal. Unbelievable, Adam Page's. Oh. Oh, go on. Oh, nice. 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 That was a... Oh. What a sequence. It was literally Hurricane Rana, powerbomb, Hurricane Rana, powerbomb, and then it eventually went for the Hurricane Rana to Adam Page. Well, to Cage from Adam Page. There's so many ages. I can't. Nah, he ain't doing bookshot yet. Oh. He's so flexible for a big man, ain't he? Brian Cage. He's absolutely massive. And he's still like... He's still so agile. Go on. Oh. Oh. This is just so good. This has been going on for like 10 minutes. And I love it. I love it. Whew. Hopefully you're all enjoying this match as well. Like, because this is just... Whew, top draw stuff by these two. Great idea to start the show with these two. I didn't even think they would, but it's very clever. Because the thing is, you're guaranteed that Cage will get booed. And you want the first match to be an obvious babyface win. Like, you want that to be the case because it's the first one with fans. Oh, what a move! What a move by Cage! Hangman Page could honestly be a megastar. He's incredible. I agree with you. He really... And I feel like he's already there. I really feel like he's already getting there. But I feel like Page could be like one of the first like AEW born ones that does like unbelievably well, if you get what I mean. Like, I could just see him doing incredibly well. And like winning loads of world titles and stuff. Because the thing is, it's like, yes, in a way, yes, in the fact, like in a way, what am I trying to say here? In a way, like, the likes of Kenny Omega and stuff are like AEW talent, but like, oh, what a move. But Page feels like he made his name on AEW, and that makes a difference. I want to see who the first world champion is that was made from AEW. Like, their fame and stuff was made from AEW. I'll be very interested to find out who the first one is. And I'm not saying like it needs to be within the next year. You know, I feel like it will be Page. I feel like Page will be the first. But like, I feel as though it's one of those things where I always lose my train of thought here, where, you know, it will happen eventually, but it's a matter of when and who. And I feel like it will be Page. But it's not necessarily a bad thing that it hasn't happened yet, because it's a brand new company and they've got a lot of star power. Omega, the Young Bucks were already established in New Japan, etc., whereas Page was still an up and coming. Yeah, exactly. He's going for the bookshot. Brian Cage is going bookshot. Oh, it didn't quite work, but... Two. Oh. Thing is, it was really weird there because Cage mucked up the buckshot lariat, but he doesn't do the buckshot lariat. So it makes sense for Cage to muck it up, if you get what I mean. So I can't actually tell if that went fully wrong. I think he lost his footing, but in a way it makes sense. It's weird, isn't it? Oh. Nice discus lariat. Discus. You knew what I meant. Powerbomb. Nice. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Oh, I'm loving this. Loving this so much. Oh, Ricky Starks and Hook. I saw Hook. He's not going to do it. Yes. I love that. I love that. I love that a lot. Evening. Nice to see you, Tommy Gorman. Thank you for coming in. Buckshot. There we go. Lovely win. Lovely win for Adam Page there. Thanks for coming, Tommy Gorman. If you do not mind dropping a like to tell YouTube that I'm doing a good job, that would be very much appreciated. And that goes to anyone else that hasn't done so already. Please drop us a like spike and tell YouTube that we're doing a good job. That would be very much appreciated and will help me out a lot. So thank you. That was an unreal match between Cage and Adam Page. It does show that the friction between Team Taz is still going on. You know, Brian Cage does want to go on his own, which is nice to see. I like it. I like it a lot. Unfortunately, I don't think Page can go into the crowd yet, can he? He can't jump in the crowd yet because of COVID, but the first time he does that, the crowd are going to go mental, aren't they? When he jumps back into a crowd again. Lovely. What a way to start the show. Really good way to start the show there. Oh, is he going to turn on them now? Are they doing it? Ooh! Nice. Yeah, that really nice storytelling there. Really nice storytelling between Team Taz. Would like to see Cage on his own. I don't feel like Cage needs it. But then again, does Cage need a mouthpiece? I don't really know. Cage doesn't really do much when it comes to promos. He doesn't really do much. He's not like a Miro who very much can do one. I don't really know what match is coming next. I haven't really hinted at that yet. They haven't hinted. Maybe the tag match between the Young Bucks and Eddie Kingston and that? Maybe? Maybe? Fucking hell, this is like the 4th time I've seen this now. This is the 4th time I've seen this promo for the Young Bucks Eddie Kingston match. Well, Eddie Kingston and John Moxley match. The 4th time. Jesus Christ. You'd think like they'd, not show it as much as they are. Especially if this match isn't next, and I have to watch this again for a 5th time, I think I might actually lose my mind. Because it is way too many times. Way, way, way too many. I think I would lose it completely. I would lose it. Because I'm actually bored of watching it now. I'm getting really hot. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting really hot. I don't know what is generating heat in my room, but something is. I'm gonna have to take my jumper off. Let's hope I don't strip off, eh? Let's hope that doesn't happen. Nearly happened. Nearly. You might have to rewatch it after the show just to make sure you've caught it all. Don't even. They actually would though, wouldn't they? They would put it on again. Just to piss me off, they would do it again. I can see them doing it. I hope not. Because fuck me, I think I would cry. Could already tell I'm more relaxed, can't you? And I'm slowly slumping back in my chair. Very, very slowly getting back in my chair. But when it comes to like the setups for these streams, obviously, due to the layout of my room, it kind of has to be like this, especially if Kai's here. The layout of the stream has to look like this. But next year, once I'm in the house, it should look a lot better than this. That's the aim. Should look a lot better. Hopefully got a proper sofa and stuff, but that'll all be sorted next year. So it should look much better by the time it comes around next year. Oh, thank God it is this match. Thank God. It is the tag match. Wow, things. Boom, boom. Wow, things. Oh, the crowd are going mental. The crowd are going mental. Oh, they're loving this. Jon Moxley's gone berserk. Completely berserk. I love this. Oh, this is quality. Do you think they could go 2 babyface wins in a row? I don't know. I have the Young Bucks for this match, but I could see it. I could see Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston doing it. I really could see it. The crowd are up for this show. You can really tell the crowd are really up for this. Like, it, just... it's just great, isn't it? It's just great. It'll be interesting to find out how much the Young Bucks get booed. I'm quite interested to find out how much they will get booed, because it'll be very interesting. I can't imagine. I can't imagine it being electric boos, but we'll see. We'll see. Is this the first time Eddie Kingston has been in front of the crowd as well? I think it is. I think it is the first time Eddie Kingston's been in front of a crowd. That's mad to think that's the first time Eddie Kingston's been in front of a crowd. Yep, they're getting booed. They're getting booed. The crowd are booing the Young Bucks incredibly. Does not surprise me at all. I did expect them to. I did expect them to boo a lot. I did expect it. This should be a good match as well. I mean, they all should be, but this like has potential to be match of the night. So oh! Ooh, this has started fast, hasn't it? I love this. Nice. No, I like this a lot. Some people might not like it. I love it. I love how chaotic Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley are. Nice. This is just lovely. I mean, he's just choked a man, but you know, it's fine. It's lovely, right? Lovely. Go on. Nice. Oh. Oh, Don Callis is on commentary. I did think he might go on commentary, but I wasn't sure what the deal was because of like the way the set it looks. Oh, he's just drank someone's beer. Oh, Moxley's gone mental. Moxley has gone mental. He's loving this. Moxley is loving every single second of this. Has this match even started yet? It's actually a good point. I don't think he has. I don't think it has started. Brandon Cutler. I love this. I just love. I love the way the Elite are now. I like the heel versions of the Elite. It's much better than the face version. Nice. Fair play to Cutler for doing that. Fair play to him. Here we go. The match has started now. This should be. This could be match of the night. It has potential. It has potential. Bear in mind, we're only half an hour into this show. We're only half an hour into the show, so we've still got a lot, shall I say? Still got a lot to go. Yeah, okay, they've just confirmed that Eddie Kingston hasn't been in front of the crowd yet. Right, I'm just going to grab a drink. Give me a second. Just enjoy the match, really. Might go for an alcoholic drink. There we go. Alcoholic drink is in. Strongbow. Let's go. Fuck it. What have I got to lose? What have I got to lose? I might grab a cake as well. Why not? Let's do some cake reviews, shall we? There we go. Okay, I'm back. We got angel slices. Gotta love some angel slices. Right. Let's sit back and enjoy with my angel slices and my Strongbow. Let's enjoy. Right, we've got... Oh, yes. Some lovely angel slices. Nice. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. I could be watching the wrestling. Instead, I'm eating angel slices. It's really nice. Really, really nice. Oh, do you think I can fit a whole... I reckon I can fit a whole angel slice in my mouth. Do I go sideways or do I go forwards? I think I can go forwards. There we go. Oh, that's a lot harder. I'll go sideways. I'll go sideways. Mmm. Mmm. That hit the back of my throat. Going forwards hit the back of my throat. But going sideways was a lot easier. A lot easier. Unfortunately for me, I don't have the best gag reflex. So as soon as I got to the back, I was like, I can't. No. I couldn't be bothered. Couldn't be bothered. I was like, no chance. No chance I'm getting that to the back of my throat. No chance. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. At least they can count. In a year, wrestling fans have learnt how to count. That's a good job. Usually they can't count and they go a bit fast, but you know. Oh yeah, the Bucks are so much better as heels. So much better as heels. Why do people actually think that the Young Bucks are better as faces? Because they're not. They're not better as faces at all. They're better as arrogant little arseholes. Is exactly what they're better as. That's the way the Young Bucks are. Go on, Kingston. Go on, Kingston. Nice. 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 This is just a feel-good match, isn't it? It's like a lot of story to it, but it's more about, you know, the Bucks trying to dictate the pace and the explosiveness of Kingston and Moxley. It's a very, very, very simple storyline. Very simple. But it works. It works. It's not a battle I would want to fight either, to be honest. Oh, nice. Nah. Oh, nice. Really good move there. I love the fact that the Bucks just argue with each other and it's absolutely fine. Oh. Mr. Brody Lee being mentioned there. The Dark Order will be cheered to fuck. They'll be cheered to fuck. Won't they? Like, the fans are going to love it. The fans are absolutely going to love it. Oh, piss off. Oh, piss off. Ooh! Oh, yes! Kazarian! The Elite Hunter, they're calling him now. I love that, actually. The Elite Hunter. I like that. I really like that as a name. Because the Elite Hunter works. Like, you know, he did have his team absolutely stripped. So now they've got it back, you know. They you know, I like that. I like that a lot. He didn't have time to blade himself, John Moxley, did he? Did John Moxley blade himself? Because he's bleeding, but I can't think of when he would be able to have bladed there. Don't think the camera went off of his face for long enough. John Silver for TNT champ. I could see it, but I don't think it'll happen for a very long time. Very long time. I feel like Miro's gonna hold the title until Kip Sabian comes back. Kip Sabian will come back. Then we'll see whether Kip Sabian takes it or whether Miro keeps it. And then I think it could be someone like John Silver could take it. I'd actually like Miro to keep it until Kip Sabian comes back, beats Kip Sabian and loses to like John Silver or something. That would be really good. That would be a really good storyline. And I could see it happening. I really could see it happening. Because he's absolutely loved. Silver is loved. Oh, go on. This is nice. The crowd are going absolutely mental for Moxley at the moment. I'm happy with Miro as champ, but I love Silver. Yeah. But I think that works, though. I think that works, you know. As Miro, it works. The fact that, you know, the fans don't want him to be champ, but he will be champ, you know. The fans will clamour for someone else to take it, like a John Silver. Miro will beat them up, and then that just... You know, the fans would then be like, no, and that will work. It really would work. As a storyline, it would work. I don't know who's winning this, man. I feel like it might still be the Young Bucks, but this match is going on for a while. And there's like heroic Moxley Kingston's like pairing. I really don't know. I feel like this is probably one of if not the most open match on the card. So yeah, I feel like it might be one of the most open matches on the card. Which is why I think the fans are a bit more tense in this match. Like with the previous match, they went full out for Adam Page, whereas with this one, they're a bit more, you know, conserved because I don't think it's obvious who's going to win it. Go on. Go on. Oh. Kingston will get back into this match. Oh, this is a good match. It's a really good match. I don't know what else to say. It is just a really good, well worked match. It's quite a classic story to a match as well. The connection is awful tonight. awful. I've never had this issue before with Fight TV. Never had this issue. It's shocking. Shocking. Right, there we go. There's John Moxley getting back into the match. Right, we're back. We're back. And Kingston's absolutely going mental. Right, just having a look at everyone's reaction on Twitter there, while actually trying to make sure that Fight TV is okay, because, you know, I was just trying to see if anyone else is having the same issues. Oh, Kingston. Oh, Kingston's great, isn't he? Oh, it's so good. Oh, super kick into the leg. Nice. Nice move there. I don't know where this is going. I really don't know. Oh, my legs really hurt at the moment. I've had issues with my knees for about a month now, and it's not getting any better at all. Not getting any better. Also, if I do cut out at any moment, it's because my battery on the camera hasn't been charging as it should be while I've been streaming, so I might have to change battery in it at some point, but we'll get to that issue once it comes. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully it just doesn't come, but I think it will. It's going down like a lead balloon at the moment. Absolutely going down like a lead balloon. Oh my god, are they going to do it? Nah, they're not, right? They're not, right? Nice! Oh, that was really nice sequence. Really nice sequence there. Very good stuff. The crowd are going mental. Oh, so they're going. So after this show, they're going back to no crowds. Do they go back to crowds again? Seems a bit weird. Could be wrong, but it seems like they're going back in July rather than June. I thought this was like the big return for fans. Nice. Are they actually doing this? What's going on here? Are they doing this? Oh, close there. I don't know why a doomsday device with a shoe in your hand makes a difference, but, you know, storytelling, innit? I guess. I feel like after that move there, I feel like the Young Bucks have this now. I feel like that was their one big moment. Now, reversing the paradigm shift. The crowd booing the hell out of the Young Bucks for not because they didn't get to see the paradigm shift. I love that. Oh, Kingston's being held. Kingston's being held so Moxley can't reach him. Kingston got there. Nice super kick. Have you heard about Moxley's butt? Paradigm shift, there we go. They're doing it. Oh, that was close. Moxley's book. I'm not a big reader, but that is one book I really want. I haven't heard of it actually, but I can imagine it being a really good read because obviously he's done a lot of death matches. He had his time in WWE, his time in AEW, his time in Florida Championship Wrestling, was it? FCW, the developmental brand. NXT. I think he was in CZW for a bit, so I think it would be a really interesting read. I'm not a big book reader. I probably won't read it myself, but I'm sure there'll be a lot of stories within the book that I'll end up hearing about through the wrestling world. I can very much imagine it, all these stories being very interesting. Because he's done a lot in his career. And it's still going on today. His career's still going really well. Really, really well. And I feel like he's got a lot still to give to the industry. As he's proven in AEW. One. Oh, that was good. That was good. I really like that. Moxley kicking out at one. That was really clever. I really liked that. I really, really liked that. I really liked that a lot. That was so good. So good. Oh. This match has been going on for ages. I like it. I'm still enjoying this. But every time I think it's going to go one way, it goes the other way. Moxley's not dropping. This is good. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's what I thought. That is 3-0. Well, 3-0. Like 3 predictions and got them all right so far. Get in. Get in. My predictions record is still going well. Bucks. Really good match. I really enjoyed that match a lot. Sorry I hit the mic again. Really good match there. John Moxley and Kingston are so entertaining to watch. So are the Young Bucks, but Kingston and Moxley as a team is a really entertaining pairing. Wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. Like, as in them two as a pairing. Wasn't expecting it to be such an entertaining one. I really wasn't. I don't know why. but I really wasn't expecting it to be as entertaining. But yeah, it was really, really, really good stuff there. Really good stuff there. I wonder what match is next. Maybe Casino? Can imagine? Because it was quite a longish match. Like, it was quite a story-driven one. So I'm expecting maybe, like, you know. Is that next? They're talking about the Casino Battle Royal. I'm going to have to open a window here. This is really hot. I really, really like Mox. He's one of my favourite wrestlers. I hate to keep referencing WWE and AEW talks. But he was a massive ball drop for WWE. I do agree with that. Also, wouldn't mind a future Eddie title run. No, I wouldn't. I think Eddie Kingston deserves it as well. He's a massive, massive draw. Massive draw. The crowd love him. I can imagine him going a long way. And, you know, he might only be a transitional champion, but I feel like having it on his resume is something that I feel like he deserves. But whether he gets it or not, I don't know. They are talking about the Casino Battle Royal a lot, so that must be next. Apparently QT Marshall's got an injury, so he's been replaced by Aaron Solo. But Young Bucks ruined my birthday like that. What's going on? Ah! Paul White. Paul White commentating. Nice. What a legend. He's actually a decent commentator, to be fair. Paul White is actually a decent commentator, listening to some of his stuff. I hope he's not the Joker in this. I just feel like it would be a bit disappointing, but... Oh, we love rules. Woo. Yep. Right. And both touch the floor. Yep. Oh yeah, it's shuffle the deck. So this is really exciting stuff. Clubs. Clubs. Oh, Christian Cage! Christian Cage is first. Nice. Nice. This is Christian's first time in front of a crowd. Oh, this is nice. I'm so happy for him. I love the fact that he's out first though, because his whole motto is outwork everyone. So now he does have to outwork everyone. The crowd pop isn't as big as I expected. I don't know why, but it's not as big as I expected. I expected a bigger pop for Christian Cage. Oh my god, my camera is gone to pot. Right, 1 second. I'm just going to change battery in this camera. So just bear with me a second. I did warn you that this would happen. But unfortunately, I wasn't expecting it to be now. His Powerhouse Hobbs is in there now as well. The Natural Dustin Rhodes is next. I'm hoping this works, otherwise I've not got a plan B if I'm honest with you guys. I have not got a plan B. The Acclaimed is coming out. I don't have a plan B, so I'm kind of hoping this works, but right. Ooh, nice. He's going to do well. He's going to be a fucking good one, Max Caster. He's going to do really well, Max Caster. I do like the fact that they're entering one by one, though. Yes, they're clubs and they're coming out, but they're coming out one by one. So hopefully that carries on. But I don't know for certain. I'm really concerned that that my battery's going to go in this camera again, and I don't have a spare. I don't have a spare battery. This is the issue I have right now. So I'm kind of panic stations are running, people, because that has never happened before, and there's no way of charging them without the camera. So to say this is not good is an understatement. We're just hopefully it's all okay and it will continue charging, but I don't know for certain. So hopefully I'm literally got my fingers crossed. I'm begging this goes well. But the battle royals are always fun. I feel like no one's going to get eliminated for a while. There's a couple of the big names in here. Christian Cage is obviously the favourite in this one. Powerhouse Hobbs is one that is Sydal's gone. Sydal's gone. Wow, I wasn't expecting Sydal to go so quick. Powerhouse Hobbs for me is like an outside pick, but he might be going now. But he seems like an outside pick for me. Some people have pitched for him to win it. I like Max Cat. I like the Acclaim, to be fair. Brilliant. Right, it's paused again. This is so painful. Genuinely is painful. The stream is not good. You'd think the streams would go better, wouldn't you? Camera dies on me. Flipping. The Fight TV isn't working properly. I don't think it can go much worse than it. Do not say that, Connor, because it will go worse than this, wouldn't it? If this camera dies again, I will try with the other battery again, and then if it dies again after that, obviously then I'd probably have to stop the stream. I wouldn't have any other forms of camera. Oh, Max Caster's gone. Hopefully he's alright and he's just a very good seller. Hopefully he's a very good seller and that's not an actual injury for Max Caster there. What deck is it next? Hearts, I'm going to guess. Going to go for hearts. Diamonds. We're in diamonds. Nice, Matt Hardy's in. I like the way they're doing it now. It's like, yes, it's the diamonds, but it's like they still get their individual entrances and their individual pops. You know, which is exactly the way it should be. Oh, Dark Order. Preston Vance. Oh, the crowd are going mental for Preston Vance. Nick Comoroto. Oh, this guy's a beast. He's an absolute beast. Chaos Project, oh, piss off. Oh my god, it's a weird thing, Chaos Project. The Chaos Project I don't get, but they're there. I like the way they're doing the Casino Battle Royal now. I like it. And Serpentico's gone. There we go. And I like the way they're doing it now. I do like the way they are doing it, which is, you know, yes, they have the, you know, the diamonds come out and everything, but they all get their own individual entrances. You know, because I feel like that's something that was missed. I like the way they're doing it now. I really do. I feel like that's a lot better. A lot better now. But everyone's praising Max Caster online and saying how good he is. He is unreal, of course. He's absolutely unreal. Oh, go on. Nick Comoroto gone. Preston Vance gone. Is that all the diamonds gone? Have I looked away for 5 seconds and all of the diamonds have gone? Oh, here we go. Nick Comoroto with the cowbell. There we go. That spells the end for... I think Nick Comoroto just spit at a fan. I don't know if that's okay in COVID times, but you know, it happened. Kill switch! And then in comes Matt Hardy. Oh, this is nice. This is a nice moment. And of course, Fight TV fuck up. Oh my god. Yep, Fight TV fucked up. Yet again. Just There we go. I don't even know who's in the ring anymore. Colt Cabana's coming in. That's the 5th or 6th time Fight TV has actually crashed on me. Both the Varsity Blondes are in there. Is Christian Cage eliminated or... The Acclaimed, the other one? Anthony Bones now. Is Christian Cage gone or something? If I've missed the elimination of Christian Cage, I'm going to go mental. Because Fight TV has crashed too many times. Oh, nice. A little Joker reference. Miedo. Oh, so good. Penta's unreal. Penta is amazing. I'd love Penta to be the next contender. Pentagon's massive. Like, Pentagon is like a big name. Very good in the ring. I don't know where Powerhouse Hobbs is, and I don't know where Christian Cage is. Bowens is gone. Right, there's Powerhouse Hobbs. I saw Powerhouse. I don't know where Cage is. Is Cage still in? I do not know if Cage is still in or not. Griff Garrison's gone. Brian Pillman Jr. we don't know about yet. Right, so neither of them are eliminated. Neither Powerhouse Hobbs or Christian Cage are eliminated. I love the fact that commentary just reminded us of that. That's a good commentary move to remind us that they're not eliminated, because it's very easy in Battle Royals to get confused. So at least they haven't got confused. From the final suit, and then the Joker. The crowd will go mental. If the Joker's good, the crowd are going to go mental. What's the last one? Clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades. Yes! Jungle Boy! The crowd are going berserk. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. The crowd are actually singing along to this. I wasn't sure if the American crowd would get it, but the American crowd have got it. Boom, boom, boom. So good. Nice. Nice. So we got Private Party coming in now. Oh, fuck off, man. This is getting ridiculous. That's crashed again. Just to point out. It's crashed again. Right, we've got Dark Order's Evil Uno coming in now. Got Aaron Solo in there. It would have been better if QT Marshall could have been in there, but you know, unfortunately. Although Lee Johnson is he's not the Factory, he's the other one. Oh, what's the Nightmare Family? Oh, he got rid of Aaron Solo, and then Lee Johnson got eliminated by Matt Hardy. I could imagine if Matt Hardy wins. That'd be mad. Evil Uno. I'd actually love it if Evil Uno won. I know people wouldn't, but I'd love it. I'd love Penta though. Penta would be quality in a world title match. But then again, who the hell is this Joker gonna be? Who the fuck is the Joker? Oh, Evil Uno's gone. He actually got booed for that, Penta. Penta's gone! Jungle Boy just took out Penta! Powerhouse Hobbs is back. Christian Cage is back. So this is gonna be a big name, I think. Nah, it won't be. But it's got to be someone good, because they've brought Powerhouse Hobbs and Christian Cage back in the ring. So history between Powerhouse Hobbs and Cage. Who is the Joker? I really don't know. Powerhouse Hobbs is gone. So's my camera. My camera's gone as well, for flip's sakes. My camera is gone. This is not good. If this doesn't work, unfortunately, that would have to be the end of the stream, but I'm hoping not. I don't know who it's going to be, though. Six, 5, 4, 2, 1. Who is it? It's the Joker. I don't think I can get my camera. Who is it? Leo Rush! That's nice! 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 I'm happy for Leo. I'm happy for Leo. Unfortunately, I think this might have to be the end of the stream, though, because my camera has completely died on me. Completely. So, unfortunately, guys, this would have to be the end of the stream, because otherwise there's no way of actually watching my camera. But do keep an eye on my social medias and stuff. And I'll probably start live tweeting the event now. But apologies for that. Hopefully you guys can forgive the issue. I can't believe this has happened, but it's out of my control. My camera was on full battery before the before the show. It's never ran out like this before, and unfortunately the one time it does is when I'm streaming rather than when I'm recording or something. It's annoying, it's a piss take, but you know, I'm sorry about this, guys, but there's nothing I can do. So enjoy the rest of AEW's Double or Nothing, and yeah, hopefully you guys will join me for the next stream. I'll try and make sure that both batteries are fully charged for the next one. It's just a shame it had to end this way, as I was enjoying this. So yeah, see you guys later. Enjoy the show. Have a good one.